This weekend was the
Dad, do
Emilia...
we really have to start this boring? We do this every single time.
But like, how do I start it? Like, this is the way I am. This is it. Like, am I boring?
Yeah.
I am? Oh, boring. Okay. Well, then you start it off. I'm not going to start it off then.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Dada.
I'm Dad.
This weekend was the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix.
Okay. So now that we know it was the Grand Prix this past weekend, tell us, you have to do a recap of it. I'm going to give you 15 seconds to do a recap. Go.
The winners for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix was Max Verstappen in first, Lando in second, and Charles in third.
Okay, so that was pretty good. That was 15 seconds. That was less than 15 seconds, so you did pretty good. I'll give you that one. Now, you watched the race with me, didn't you?
Yes.
Even though it was super early in the morning for us. It wasn't that early, but it was still pretty early for us on a Sunday. What did you think? Give us your reaction.
My reaction was that I really wanted Charles to get first. So one of my predictions could be right or better.
Okay, because you had predicted that Max was going to be in third, which was kind of crazy. You had also predicted that Charles was going to be in second and that Carlos was going to be in first, which would have been a really good guess, to be honest with you, right? Because it's Ferrari. They're in Italy, right? So they're with their fans. It's one of their home races. Do you want to go next year?
Yeah.
It would be super fun if we could go next year, right? Maybe we could try to plan that out. But it's just us two. Like, we can't take Mommy, right? We can't take Mommy. It's just us two. Mommy will probably come with us, and so will our other daughter, right? Because there's two daughters, not just one. And there's Mom, and maybe we're going to have to do everybody, like a family trip. That would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were in front of their fans, everything. It was a pretty exciting race, though, because you got super excited towards the end, didn't you? Because what happened?
Oscar tried to get in front. Wait, that was towards the front. I forgot.
Yeah, no, Oscar was doing other stuff during the race, right? Trying to get around Carlos, right? From 5th to 4th, right?
Yeah, no, from 4th to 3rd.
No, from 5th to 4th. Because remember, then Charles ended up on 3rd. He ended up 3rd. But it was between Max and Lando.
Max and Lando, yes.
Right? So then what happened towards the end?
It was only not even half a second away from Lando beating Max. If they only had one more lap or maybe 2 laps, then Lando could have beat Max.
Yeah. So Max was like ahead by like almost 6 seconds, I would say.
Not even 6 seconds.
Well, no, before, like during the race.
During the race, yes.
Yeah, right? So he was ahead by like 6 seconds. And then all of a sudden, we just started noticing that gap between Lando and Max started getting really small, right? Like the time just started going down. And while you were having breakfast and I was yelling at the top of my lungs, and so was Mommy, we were all yelling because we were starting to get excited that Lando was going to come back, and we were like, 2 races in a row for Lando? Like, how crazy would that be?
That would be super cool.
It would have been really cool, right? Because you've lately have been becoming a Lando fan, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. You get excited, right, whenever Lando comes on the screen and stuff, and you're like, look, it's Lando. But at the end of the day, Lando wasn't able to make it.
If only a few more laps, not even, I feel like one more lap would have been better, so Max wouldn't have gotten a chance to beat Lando in like a few seconds. Like one more lap and Max could have just beat Lando back. But if only one more lap, then Lando could have beat Max and Max couldn't have gotten in front of him.
Yeah. And then like that would have been way better, right, in terms of your predictions, that you would have said that Max wasn't going to win, right? Now, someone did totally predict out of the two of us that Max would win, which was me, right? Yeah. So I totally predicted that Max would win. I said Lando would get second, but I said that Carlos was going to get third, which he didn't, but it was Charles. So I'm going to count that like as a partial. You know what partial is?
Yeah, I do know what partial
Right?
is.
So partial, like a partial win, I'm going to say for myself, but it was a really exciting race. All right. Now, there is another race coming up this week.
Which is Roosevelt.
Where is it at? Do you know where it's at? You haven't looked at where it's at? It's in Monaco this week.
Oh,
And it's
I
like one of the
forgot
most
about that.
famous ones because it's a street race, right? So it's on a street track.
And it's really beautiful there.
It is really beautiful. And Mommy always talks about wanting to go. I don't know about that one. That one might be a little bit too much. Right? But it would be really cool also to go see that.
Yeah, but that would be like millions of people. And they could always be like, let's say like this one person is like they just come up randomly and they just like somehow beat Max.
You think somebody could beat Max on the street?
Yeah.
On street circuit? We'll see.
Because Max usually does well on the tracks. But how will he react when he does it on road?
That's true, because the last one that Max lost that wasn't on a track was at was in Miami, right? Because it's technically I guess a track, but it's sort of like a parking lot, I guess, or something like that. But then it was in Singapore before, which is a street circuit, and Carlos had beaten him right last year. So that'll be interesting to see. We'll see what happens. All right, we'll keep a lookout for our next video during the week where we are going to talk about our predictions for the Monaco Grand Prix that's coming up. Now, one of the things that I would like for us to do, and I don't know, maybe it'll be like a crazy thing for us to do. Maybe we could talk and do a little like video about 3 interesting facts that you learned between now and then about the Monaco track or about the Monaco Grand Prix. What do you think?
I think that would be really exciting, especially for our followers and subscribers to watch.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for tuning in today, and make sure that you are going to
like, subscribe, and speed to those notifications.
Bye, everyone.
Wait, don't leave yet.
Okay.
We want to do this interview with one of our subscribers.
So
if one of our subscribers are subscribed right now, then we can do an interview with you.
That would be a good idea. So I actually put up our email, our business email, on our YouTube site. So if you subscribe to our channel and send us an email, maybe we can interview you for one of our upcoming videos. That'll be cool.
And maybe you could look at one of our predictions or upcoming videos that we will do next time.
All right, there you go, guys. And I think Daughter's going to do the interview, not me, but her. All right, everyone. Thank you.
And don't forget that we are going to try to fit every one of our subscribers into those interviews.
Oh man, that's a lot of subscribers. All right, those are some pretty big plans.
Not all our subscribers will be in one interview, but it'll be like one interview with another subscriber, like one interview with another subscriber and stuff like that.
All right, that's going to be a lot of work. All right, everyone, you heard it first here with Daughter. She's willing to do interviews with our subscribers. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in.